good day everyone, especially to Siri. So before we proceed, I'm introducing myself first. I am Saima Mangudadato, and our topic is about Margaret Newman theory, theory of health as expanding consciousness. So Margaret Newman's born on October 10, 1933 in Memphis, Tennessee. Bachelor's degree in Home Economics and English in 1954. Bachelor's degree in Nursing, University of Tennessee in 1962. Master's degree, University of California in 1964. Doctorate, New York City in 1971. She has worked in University of Tennessee, New York University, Pennsylvania State University, University of Minnesota. Let's proceed to the introduction. So, Newman said that the theory of health as expanding consciousness stimulated by concern for those for whom health as the absence of disease or disability is not possible. So the theory of health as expanding consciousness, she believes that health isn't only the absence of illness or disability. Even people with disease can experience health if they grow in awareness and understanding of themselves and their life situation. So the second is the theory as progress to include the health for all persons regardless of the presence or absence of disease. So see, this theory includes everyone because whether they sick or well, health is viewed as a process of becoming more conscious, more aware of the patterns in one's life. So the last is the theory asserts that every person in every situation, no matter how disordered and hopeless it may seem, is part of the universal process of expanding consciousness. So Newman emphasized that every experience, even though seems painful or hopeless, contributes to the expansion of consciousness, a deeper awareness of self and environment.
Major concepts. Number one is health. According to Newman, health is the expansion of consciousness, meaning health is not just about being physically okay. It's about how much awareness or understanding a person has about themselves and their connection with their environment. In short, health, pattern of the whole person. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na I lost my health kasi health is always part of you. It's how you live, think, and relate to your surroundings. Let's say a person has asthma. Even if she's sick, she starts to understand her triggers, learns to manage stress, and appreciates her body more. That awareness means she's becoming healthier in consciousness. Kahit may illness, she's growing in understanding and wellness. Number two is consciousness. Consciousness for Newman is more than just being awake or thinking. It includes cognitive, affective, and most importantly, interconnectedness. The idea that all living things are connected as one system. Every person's mind, body, and environment are all part of this big, expanding pattern in the universe. So when you grow in consciousness, you are not only aware of yourself, but also of how you're connected to others and to life itself. Example, a nurse who becomes more aware that her patient's emotions affect their physical healing and that her own attitude affects the patient's energy is showing higher consciousness. She's recognizing that interconnectedness between people and their environment. Consciousness is the awareness that everything in mind, body, people, nature is connected in one big pattern. The more aware you are, the more your health expands. Lastly, in major concept is no number three, pattern. In Newman's theory, pattern refers to the unique way life unfolds, the design, the rhythm or flow of how people interact with their environment. Parang bawat tao may sariling pattern sa kung paano sila mag-isip, mag-react at mag-grow sa life. She describes pattern as something with movement, diversity, and rhythm, meaning life constantly changes and moves just like music, my beat and rhythm. This means seeing or realizing your own life pattern, understanding why things happen, and how they connect to each other. When you recognize your pattern, you reach a higher level of consciousness. It's like realizing that even your struggles or problems have meaning and are connected to your growth. Let's say a nurse notices that she keeps getting stressed every time a patient reminds her of her own family situations. When she becomes aware of this pattern, she understands her emotion better and become more compassionate instead of frustrated. That recognition helps her grow personally and professionally. Nursing method paradigm. Number one is health. Newman explained that health and illness are not opposites, but part of both process. She said health and illness are synthesized as health, meaning when you combine both the experience of being sick and being well, you get the full meaning of health. In short, you can't fully understand health without also experiencing illness. Illness helps a person become more conscious and aware. It contributes to personal growth and understanding. Example, a person who had depression learns to appreciate life and mental wellness more after recovering. The experience of illness and healing together form her full understanding of what truly it means. Number two is nursing. Newman defines nursing as caring in the human health experience. It means nursing is not just about giving medicine or treatment. It's about connecting, caring, and helping people understand their health experiences. Nursing is seen as a partnership between the nurse and the client. Both the nurse and the patient grow together as they share experiences and reach a higher level of consciousness, meaning both become more aware of life, health, and meaning. Example, a nurse caring for a cancer patient doesn't only focus on the treatment, but also listens to the patient's fear and hopes. Through that caring connection, the nurse learns empathy and the patient feels supported. Both of them grow in awareness and understanding of life.
So let's proceed to the number three, which is a person or human. So the human is unitary, that is, cannot be divided into parts, and is inseparable from the larger unitary field. So the B, person as individuals and human being as a species are identified by their patterns of consciousness. C, person are in center of consciousness within an overall patterns of expanding consciousness. So, in person or the human are unitary beings, meaning cannot be divided into separate parts like body, mind, and spirit. All are connected as one whole. People are identified in the seconds. People are identified by their unique pattern of consciousness, how they think, feel, and relate to the world. So the letter C is each person is the center of consciousness within the larger pattern of life. So the last is environment. So environment um, is described as a universe of open system. Environment is a built upon Rogers' definition, which is the under the Martha Rogers theory idea, which is the science of unitary human beings. So it seems a universe of open system, meaning people constantly interact with and are influenced by their surroundings. So the last is conclusion. Newman's theory can be conceptualized as the number one is a grand theory of nursing. The number two, humans cannot be divided into parts. The number three is health is essential to the theory and is seen as a process of developing awareness of self and the environment. Number four, consciousness is a manifestation of an evolving pattern of person-environment interaction. So the number one is a grand theory of nursing. So the meaning of this is provide a broad, deep explanation of human health. So the number two is, as said earlier, humans are whole and indivisible. So you cannot be separate the mind, body, and spirit. So number three is health is not a condition, but a process of growing and awareness of oneself and one's environment. So number four is consciousness or awareness, evolved as people interact with their environment. It reflects the ongoing process of change and connection. In short, that Newman's theory teaches that health is a journey of awareness, where every life event, good or bad, helps a person grow and expand their consciousness. So that's all. Thank you.